Hey guys, Nikki Harden, psychic medium, woo-woo business coach, and the formulator of 21 Cleanse. I have a story for you. So I'm going to tell you about my client, Emily. Now, Emily is an overachiever. She came from a very high performance family and she has very high expectations of herself. She also has an incredible capacity to take on what I call over responsibility, where she kind of has this pattern to become the savior of other people. And as a result, many people are relying on her, right? Like she's always the one that fixes all the problems. She's always the one that everyone, her friends and her family come to because when they have a problem, she's their counselor, their coach, their troubleshooter, and she's also their problem solver. So she's taken on a lot of responsibility. And as a result of all of this, her pattern is so much pressure and exhaustion that it makes it, for her, it can be a little paralyzing sometimes, right? Because she's scared to make choices or change things because she wants to know that they're perfect. It's got to be perfect, right? Because she's an overachiever and she's from the perfect family or an overachieving family. And so she wants to make sure that whatever she's doing is like the right choice. But here's what I want to share with you about this. The fact is when you're going through a change in your life, right? Now, so Emily came to me because she wants to take the leap and start her own career, start her own company. And so we are helping her in her inside game and her outer strategy. We're putting all of the pieces together in terms of what she's going to do and how she's going to do it, and then helping her work through any of that unresolved material and the resistance inside of herself and any of the mental chatter, because that's a really important part of being a successful entrepreneur, is having the right mindset and also relationship to money. So we are in the process of helping her transition from corporate over to being a fully self-employed entrepreneur. And in this, she's taking a lot of risks. She's putting herself out in ways that it's really causing her to stretch. She's investing in ways that are causing her to stretch. And she's putting herself out, which feels very vulnerable to the public eye, if you will, and also to her family. So as we're going through this process, what is consistent in this is a fear of wanting to cling, wanting the answers before the answers are there and before it's even time for the answers. She wants to know how it's all going to play out, but life doesn't work that way. So the way that Spirit works is Spirit wants you to go for what you want, and they want you to learn and grow and evolve and have the experience from here to what it is you think you want. It's not really about the destination, because by the time you get to the destination, you have another destination. You would probably get to that destination and already whatever that beginning goal was, it probably was either not enough, or once you got there, you'd be like, cool, totally got that. Now we got to do this, right? So, especially if you're an overachiever or a perfectionist, that is the pattern. So, rewinding back to here, what's going on in this process is Emily wants to know. She wants the feeling of control. She wants to know that it's all going to play out perfectly and in the way that she wants it, and try to wrap it in a bow and all of this. And to know that every single choice she's making is the right choice. But the thing is that when you go to create change in your life, it's filled with either fear and resistance because of uncertainty, or excitement and like massive energy, enthusiasm, because of uncertainty, because of you get to take these choices, you get to make these choices and like take these risks and then see what happens. And so the thing is that when you go to make these changes, you're gonna have to make choices along the way. to getting what it is you think you want. Because oftentimes you don't go from A to Z. You gotta like find your path, right? And so as you leap from one rock to the next rock on your way in the path, there is what we call the divine unknown, because you never know how things are going to be, or even maybe you take the leap, but you're in the air because you're still waiting for that next stone to land to know that it's the right one. So I call this like living in the divine unknown. And when you are in these cycles of change and you want answers and you want certainty, sometimes the most powerful answer you could ever have is, I don't know. Just merely that. What are you doing? I don't know. How did that turn out? I don't know. So what's next for you? You know, I don't know. And when you go from, oh my God, I know, which gives you that possibility of that one possibility, to, I don't know. It literally opens your consciousness, your whole mind, body, spirit, to limitless possibility. And then what will happen is either something new in your life will come in and it'll all your energy will go to that, like, yes. Or you'll be in the shower one day and all of a sudden you see it all and you're like, oh my God, that's the answer. That's what's next. So if you find in this time in your life, and if you're on that path of maybe you're starting a new career, maybe you're starting a new relationship, maybe you are looking to move house, or just starting anything new, and if it feels daunting or you don't know what the next step is, and you can see that your consciousness, your mind, your ego is really creating all of this unhappiness and all of this stress because it wants to know, it's trying to figure it out, I offer you the opportunity to take a step back and just say, I don't know. And just let it go and see what happens. Wait in that pattern of I don't know and get out of I gotta figure it out until the answer arrives. And when the answer arrives, you will know, because everything in your being will be like, yes. So that's my tip for you today during these crazy, crazy uncertain times and all kinds of change as we all go into 2020 vision. And my name is Nikki Harden. I'm here to help if you are going through a transitional time and you need some support, some guidance. If you have all kinds of material that's come up for you over this year and you are in need of healing and you're finding that that's being expressed into how you're relating with yourself and in your relationships in your life, if you're ready to feel safe in your skin and finally learn how to set boundaries and put yourself first so that you can accomplish your goals, I can help. So all you gotta do is go to my website, nikkiharden.com, NYKKIHARDIN.com, find my coaching page and schedule a call and we'll get you taken care of. So you're always loved, you're always supported, and you have all of the resources you need inside of you.